The person said, sometimes I feel that I do not know how to ask my tower to help me. This person has a 35. Do I need to be right next to it when I'm communicating my need? Harald, this idea of, being so supported by a higher dimensional consciousness just kind of fries our circuits. We don't let ourselves know how easy it is. So for Mary, who asked that question, and for me, please, and everybody else, please open this up about communicating with our towers.
Yeah, sure. And also many people are asking me, how shall I communicate with the tower? You see? And my answer is always the same. You see, when you're married, when a husband asks this question, then I ask him, when you married your wife, did you get the description for how to operate your wife, how to speak to her, how to handle her, or how to ask questions, and so on? It's a living being. You know how to do it. And the tower is nothing else. It's a living being. But it's a being with the highest consciousness, and therefore you from a different dimension where there is just pure love. So, and therefore we shouldn't treat them rude or bad or whatever. It should be done with honoring or with purity, with love, and this kind of things. So, and you cannot make any mistake. Also impossible. Because Cosmic Tower always follows the cosmic law. And when there is something not allowed, it will be not executed. Or certain things maybe will be executed later on. It depends always on the status where we are, on our spiritual development, and if it is an ego wish or not an ego wish. But also when you help other people, you maybe have children and you're worried, okay, they eat the wrong thing or whatever. You can tell also the Cosmic Tower to influence them, to make them aware of certain things, and or to guide them that they get more delicious things and healthy food and so on. And it's never an interference in the free will of the other person. Because the Cosmic Tower has a soul, and the soul is asking of the person's higher self, is it allowed that I do this and this for your food, or for this one, or this protection for that one, what your mom asked me to do for you? When the higher self says, yes, it's okay, then it can be executed by the tower. If the higher self says, no, that's for the son himself, a learning lesson, then it will not be executed. Very simple. The rules are always obeyed and fulfilled. The cosmic laws. No, you can't make anything wrong. Just relax, and when you have some wishes, you can speak it. Some people are asking, can I also use my mind without loud speaking the wishes and so on? I say, yeah, you can. It might work, but I think it's better to express it also verbally loud. It has much more power, and it's more attention actually also. You express more direct your will, and therefore it will be a better resonance from the tower to support you.
You guys, I know this is a question that's important for all of us, and I know we all make up our own individual ways of thinking that we're limited in interacting with our towers. It's just kind of our nature, and it really is this easy. But if anybody else has wants to jump in on this conversation, this would be a great time to raise your hand or just unmute and start talking. And if you have a particularity that you feel like you're not yet freed up by this answer to start interacting with your tower, jump in. And it's okay if you don't even know how to form the question. You can just jump in with us and be with us. I just want to make sure to make particular space for that, because I know that it's one of the biggest opportunities is for us leaning into being supported by higher consciousness and actually trusting and developing a vocabulary and ways of behaving that let this be real. So I just want to make space. Does anybody want to jump in? All right. Well, at the very least, I want you to know you're not alone, and we can keep asking, questions like this of Harald on a monthly basis.